My name is Tara, and thank you for visiting my YouTube channel at Inspirational One with Tara. Today we'll be doing a mid-month reading for Aries. Hello, my Aries out there, and I hope you're having a wonderful fall season. And this reading may resonate with you, or it may not. However, you can check your sun, moon, and rising sign. And let's see what the messages are for Spirit. Now, with the mid-month reading, it can be anything across the board, whether it's career, life purpose. It's pretty general. It could be love. It's whatever the messages that come out. Okay, so it could be a mixture of things, situations, family, friends, stuff like that. So let's see what the messages will be for Aries. Okay, show me. She's really Aries. Okay, and if anyone is interested in a reading, you can go to my website at inspirational1.com and click on the service tab. And also the products tab as well. Okay, so let's begin. 3 to 5 card. We're going to be beginning with the past. And we have the King of Pentacles. Well, this is the King of Pentacles. And with the King of Pentacles, this could be someone that's in your life, Aries, possibly. Male or female. This is an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But this may be someone in your life that may be a thorn in your side, or may not be, may be someone that you've been having challenges with. Maybe someone that lost their job. Possibly there could be some financial things going on here. There's a few things that I see from this king. Kings are usually with the earth signs. They're usually hardworking and stuff like that. But it looks like there might have been some challenges going on in regards to business. I'm going to say that. That's what Spirit just gave me. Something with business I'm seeing here. Looks like, yeah, Spirit just said business. It looks like something happened with some type of business. Are you trying to keep afloat with a business to that extent? This is what I'm seeing. And you're having some money challenge with this business. Yeah, it's male or female here. Could be a partnership business. Could be a relationship. And then you're having these money problems. One scenario is a business situation. Like you're trying to keep a business afloat. This is what I'm seeing. Or it could, in a second scenario, I see so far, this could be a relationship. Like someone has entered into your life that may be having some money challenges, or they could be having health challenges. Whether it's money challenges, health challenges, it may be health challenges, and it's affecting the ability to work and make money. Okay, so that could be, there's 2 different scenarios I see, but let's go a little bit further in the present and see what happens for Aries. We have the High Priestess in reverse. And when the High Priestess is in reverse, this is the woman, the mother of secrets, I call her. Intuitive mother, energy, intuitive energy. She's the person that you go to when you're seeking advice. That's how I'm seeing her. personally. That's how I'm seeing her. She's the high priestess. And you want to go to the high priestess because you need answers. Okay. Intuitively, this is a card that speaks about intuition and being led by your intuition. However, she's in reverse. And this tells me when she's in reverse, there's a little bit of cloudiness, like you're not able to see your way, or you could be so overwhelmed that you're finding it hard to listen to your intuition. That could be a scenario with the high priestess in reverse. I see some type of block in communication as well. And this could be a block in spiritual communication. You could be trying to seek the divine or seek some answers, but there could be a bit of frustration with doing this. It could be because you're overwhelmed in your thought process. And this is what I'm picking up from Spirit. And it could be because sometimes when you're very stressed out, sometimes it's hard to connect with your intuition. And it's as if you keep missing the mark in connecting with your intuition, because it could be a situation that you could be a little bit overwhelmed with. Okay. And it seems as though that the high priestess is trying to communicate with you, and this is what I'm feeling in Spirit, but it looks like that there's some block there. You know, when that happens, Aries, I always say, watch the signs. What signs? And a lot of times, Spirit can talk to us through many different venues. And this could be the venue of TV. You could just be watching a TV show, and boom, you can get an answer like that. You could be talking to somebody. Boom, you can get an answer like that. You can be reading something. Boom, you get an answer like that. Okay? So a lot of times, symbols and signs or messages could be hidden in the activities that we do. All right? I'm led to tell you that. Let's move on and see what the immediate future brings. Look at this. Remember what I said. Now we have the 8 of Swords here, Aries. Now, I said just a couple of minutes ago, something going on in the mind. We have this swords, the 8 of Swords coming up that represents the mental. This is air energy here, and that's just confirmation. Something going on with the mind, and that could just be a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, and you could be missing that mark. And with the 8 of Swords, it's saying pretty much try to do something to kind of relax yourself so that you can get more clarity mentally, whether it's meditation, whether it's prayer, whatever you do that kind of calms your spirit down. But like I said, for some reason, Spirit said, listen to messages in many different venues. And it could be this YouTube, it could be this video, okay? Many different venues. Because sometimes, because we get so distracted, sometimes it's a little bit challenging to get to that point. If you're trying to seek messages from Spirit, a lot of times Spirit will try to reach you in many different ways. That's what I'm trying to say with that, okay? So I guess I'm really saying pay attention, okay? Try not to make it difficult. It's not something that's complicated, but just pay attention to your surroundings. That's the message from Spirit. And when I see this 8 of Swords, I see that there's a lot of things that are on your plate. and that are affecting you mentally, possibly affecting you. And this is for some areas, not all areas. And I see these points coming in many different directions, okay? Meaning like poking you in many different directions, all right? And you're trying to see your way clearly. So in a sense, you may feel that you're stuck. But what Spirit is saying, you're not really stuck. It's all in the mental, okay? So you sort of like kind of have to do things to kind of make yourself stress-free for your wellness and for your health, okay? And that's what I'm seeing here. There's a lot of obstacles going on. And this is why the High Priestess is in reverse, because it's sort of like that energy might be blocked because you're trying to hear. You're trying to hear from your spirit guides. And it appears to be a little bit challenging for you to listen and for you to hear. Okay? Because, also Spirit is telling me that there's an answer. There's an answer. And financially, I see these challenges going on, and this could be health-wise, this could be financially, but Spirit is telling me that there's an answer. And listen to the messages from different venues. Listen to the messages, okay? There's a message, and it seems like Spirit is maybe trying to communicate with you in different ways. So just try to relax yourself. Possibly, if it's possible, try, okay? Because there's an answer. Let's hope we can get an answer from this video, all right? So let's move further. And let's see. The 8 of Swords is in your immediate future. So let's see what the far future brings. Let's see. Let's see. We have Judgment. This is Judgment, right? Yeah. Judgment. But it's in reverse. I'm getting a lot of reversals here. Again, Spirit is telling me about delay. I so happen to read reversals, and I feel that it's necessary to kind of see the obstacles in reversals and trying to shift these obstacles that come up. This means delay. This means usually when judgment is upright, it's about a calling. And you see the angel there with the horn calling. The people are rising up from the call. Well, this angel, the horns are in the background actually. Usually you see the angel with the horn, but they're rising. It's like they're rising from, what are they arising from? Sometimes the cards look like they're rising from like a coffin or a grave, like the dead is being renewed, sort of like a renewal type thing. And that's what I'm seeing here in this card, but it's in reverse. So this tells me that there's some particular delay that is going on, but I believe I just spoke about the delay, and the delay is in the mind here. It's a lot of stress that's going on. So I'm seeing the delays in the High Priestess in regards to the spiritual communication. I'm seeing the delays here in the physical realm. Now, the physical realm, I'm seeing this bit of delay, this stagnation that's going on here. And this could be finances, money. It just looks like stress, a life stress that may be going on, and you need a sense of liberation, like a breakthrough. And that's what I'm getting a feel that's needed here. Let me see here. But you're fighting your way through. You're fighting your way through. Okay, so we have the 8 of Cups here. The 8 of Cups. And what I say, look, what I see here with the 8 of Cups me just see something. That's a symbol of, okay, that's a water sign. So we have the symbol of Pisces here. We're doing Aries. Okay. That's a water sign. So the symbol of the water sign, Pisces, is coming up. And what I see here with the back turn. Okay, so with the Eight of Cups, it's sort of like walking away from a situation that you're very connected to emotionally. Okay? But it looks like that you made a decision to walk away. So, Aries, there could be a situation that could be heavy on your heart. But it looks like that there has been some change, and you felt that the change needed was to change your direction. You see the person walking towards the moon here. Now, look, we see the moon here, and intuitively, I see this now. Look how you're walking towards the moon. See, there goes that moon energy there. There's that moon, that Pisces, that Cancer. There's that intuitiveness, the high priestess, the moon that represents the moon, that intuitive energy. So it looks like that you've got a breakthrough with the situation. But you had to make a decision. So you could be in a situation, this is for some Aries, that there might have been a pending decision that you had to make. And it looks like with this Eight of Cups and right side up, it looks like you made a decision to move forward. Okay? You might have been in a situation that you were pondering whether to move forward. But it looks as though for your well-being and your wellness and your physical well-being, your mental well-being, your spiritual well-being, this looks like it might have been a choice that you had to make. Whatever the situation is, you had to shift your direction and move toward. And with the moon there tells me that you intuitively listen. You've got guidance. A message came through for you to make a decision, and you shifted that situation by making a decision, and you were able to move forward. So you left the negativity behind you, even though you might have been emotionally connected, but you had to make a decision, and you made that decision. All right? And that's what I see from this reading. These readings are very heavy for October. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups here. I usually, with the back turn and the walking away, I do see that there was a decision made. I'm not sure if this was a relationship reading. It could be very well a relationship reading. I will say that could be a scenario, and I really feel it is some type of relationship. Okay, this could be relationship with family. This could be relationship with love. But whatever the situation was or is, it looks as though it was affecting you spiritually and also physically. But with this Ace of Cups, I see new beginnings. We're dealing with the number 1. So I see new beginnings and something new, new aspiration. So you see these 8 of Cups that you left behind. They're behind you. But now we have this Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning. New beginning. We see a fish, which, again, we're speaking about Pisces again. Okay? Pisces is in here. So Pisces energy is strong here. We got the water signs going on, but it looks like a new beginning. Get ready. Get ready. Looks like 2017. I always see the number 1, the beginning of the new year. This could be a possibility in regards to the timing where these things are going to start to take a shift for you. Okay? Aries, well, one heck of a reading. If you were able to connect with this reading, please give the video a thumbs up. You can also leave your comments and share how it connected with you if you want. And also you can share the video. So until next time, I want to thank my subscribers, my regular subscribers, and also my new subscribers I welcome. Until next time, God bless you.